Hello everyone, this is Saurabh and today I am going to solve the Daily LeetCode problem as always. So the problem today given is problem number 15582, that is special positions in a binary matrix. So as I have never solved this question before, I just to solve it live and let's check whether I am able to solve it or not. So let us discuss the problem. Problem is special positions in a binary matrix. So given an m cross n binary matrix, okay, I return the number of special positions in mat. Okay, so position ij is called special if mat of ij is 1 and all the elements in row I and j are 0, rows and column are 0 index. So we have to return a position ij. How much positions, special positions are there, we have to count and return that. So what is the special position mean? In a special position the element will be 1 and all the elements in that particular row and column will be 0. That we have to calculate. So like here, this position is only special because this row and column is 0, and here you can see the all. So how can we solve it? Should we go to all ones and check their rows and columns, or something else? First thing is that we have to make sure count that will initially 0 and the size of row and the size of column. Okay, so what can we do after it? Should we check each positions, brute force type or something pattern? Let us think. Can you tell me what to do? Let's think together. I'm thinking of something map type, like if we store where we get a 1, we store that row and column in a map. If in a particular row there is more than one ones, then that row will not be counted, and if in that particular column we are getting more than one, then we will not consider that column also. And if we get only one in the particular row, so what we do is we take that row where is only one and take a column that have only one And just like here in this example, I can see that this row is only one. This second row has only one, and the third column has only one. Okay. So that combination will make one count. So we will make two maps, and in one map we will store the number of. I think we don't need map. We can create a array also of row size and column size, and count the ones in each row and each column. So suppose there is a rows are there which has only one, and there is only b column that has only one. That means this can make combination with this. So how many combination we can make? Each row make with every column. I think a into b should be the answer. A into b. So let us try that. So we will make an array of row which has a size of n. Let's make vector as I am used to with vector, not. So vector into row, the size will be n, initial with 0, but I have 0 1 currently. And if 0 1, then we also don't have to consider that. And column, we're having m columns initialized with 0, and we will traverse in this matrix like this. So if anyhow my array, the current element is 1, so what I will do is I will take the row, go to ith row, and make it plus plus, and same as for go to jth column, make it plus plus. So now I will have a count of a. Just remove this count. I will count the number of rows which has only one. So it will count row that is 0, and there is a count column that is 0. So first I will traverse in this row, and if my row of I is equal to 1, that is only one is there, then I will make sure this plus plus, and for same as for the column, start with 0, go till m. I am writing with j. So if my any column contains only one, I will make sure to count column plus plus, and there will be total count row into count column combinations. Let's check it. Our logic is correct or not. Wrong. Output comes as 3. So what happens is, how the answer comes 3. We have, if we count our row I plus plus, column j plus plus, this will be like one row, both third row will be registers, and this will be registered. We can't directly make this combination with every row, because this row has only one and this column has only one. So the 1 should be in that row, then only we count that row. Like here, if row is count is 1 and column count is 1, whose column count is 1 and in that column there are one more row. So first thing I can see that only minimum, in which minimum can be the answer of count row and count column. Also we have to check in that column is there any row or not, which includes 1. I think this logic is getting more. We think we should think something else. Something else. We can go to each row. Let's make it brute force. Now my mind is out of focus. This is the row, this is the column. Traverse. There is size only 20, so I don't think so. The TL will come. It's lagging, man. If the current element is 1, check in that row, check in that column. Count. I will check this particular row in this particular column. Ith row, jth column. If it returns true, make sure to do count plus plus, and finally return the count. How to make this check? This is a bool type. Take the row, take the column. I have to check in that row. So I will make a bool. I will count 1. Suppose count 1 is 0. I will check in that row first. Check in that row. So I will start from I0. I have to check in the row. So I have to traverse in the column to pass the size of row and column also. So go start with 0, go with m, I plus plus, as we are checking the row. If our matrix of row and this contains 1, make sure to count 1 plus plus, and for int check with the column, check in that particular column. So for column I will start with 1 because 0 will be common. Go in that column. If matrix of I and the column equal to 1, count plus plus, and at any point if count 1 becomes greater than 1, that at that point return false, return false. Finally return count equal to 1 है कि नहीं. I think this should work. Let us check. Errors and errors. We haven't passed the matrix for this also. Take this vector of mat, run it. Once again, my habit is writing J is very bad. Run again. I'm counting 1. Too much compilation error in an easy problem. Very bad condition. Getting errors in 0. So what is done actually? Let us debug it. When this will be go as I is 1 and J is 2. So I have gone in this and check with 0th row. Row is 1. Then 1 0 1 1 1 2. At 1 2 I have get a 1. I make so 2 plus plus. Count is not greater than 1, so I don't have written that false. And same when I go for the column, I started with here. That's the problem. And go till there. Count is 0, okay. So do make sure if when I am checking in the row, I am going column wise column, checking in the row, going column by column, and if my I column equals to the column, then continue. Same as here, start with 0, and if the I becomes row, then don't consider that. Okay, continue. And what? Why just written false here? I don't know. If you are greater than 0, return false. And if count is greater than 0, return false. Check count is 0 or not. I think this time it should work fine. Thank God. Finally it got submitted, but 100%? How? How this can be 100%? Okay, anyhow I've done that. Thank you. Let's meet later. Bye bye.